If you are buying a new monitor in 2021, I could absolutely recommend you looking into a 34-inch wide monitor. They come in like a spec ratio of 21:9, and that is like the same that you would find in movies. And also, while gaming, it just feels much more immersive playing. You don't have to move us around with your mouse to like see enemies, and you will see them like earlier in your side view. So for me, after I've been playing with a 34-inch 21:9 screen, I wouldn't really want to go back to a 27-inch screen. It just feels too much of a square compared to this wider screen. So if you go to 34, I don't think you will want to go back. Even though I'm not sure why all of the competitive players still use 27, so if you're like super competitive, yeah, this is maybe not for you, but for a regular player like me, I think it gives me an edge playing. This is an end of line model, so it's gone out of production, so I got it at a good price, and I was looking around now at the moment to try to see what there is on the market at the lowest price on Amazon. And I think if this is not the cheapest one you can get, it's one of the cheaper ones at least. You can still get it new for $399, but I would recommend you looking into the renewed version for $329, which is a very good price. I think they mean by renewed is like a screen that looks brand new, but maybe have been unpackaged. And I especially think that like these are like repaired units. So say a customer have sent in his screen because the power supply or something problem like that didn't work. They have switched the power supply and now sell it as a renewed unit. So we won't probably see a difference at all. And this is like a normal practice. If there's a problem with the screen itself, that is often not economical to repair. Taking a closer look at the MAG341CQ monitor itself, I really like the design of this monitor, and the quality of feel feels great. The stand also looks nice, and it is of metal. It's not height adjustable, so that is maybe a drawback, but the stock height feels good to me, and the screen is also you can change the angle. Unlike newer models, the screen doesn't have that like borderless look, but the borders on this is very minimal, so it's not really a problem for me at least. The back mounting is not a standard VESA mount, but you can get a $5 adapter, and also the mounting depth when like putting it into a wall with the stand is not very big. So if you have a fairly thin desktop, it's not like you will sit with the monitor in your face. It got an internal power supply that I like, and we can see here the mounting depth like of the screen. It got a 1800R curvature, so it's not too extreme, and it makes your eyes focus a little bit on the screen better, in my opinion. Going from curved to a flat screen, I now really prefer a curved screen with a curvature like this one. The only drawback I feel with this screen is that the colors are not too bright. They are a little bit dim, so if you sit in a very heavily lit room, you will see that is not like the greatest experience color wise and overall brightness of whites. Here I'm like comparing it to a Samsung panel, which is like 2 to 3, at least 2.5 times more expensive. So we can see that we get some more colors in the Samsung panel, and also the overall brightness is much higher. But this Samsung panel is like their QHD or some LED technology like this. So looking at white here, we can see it's a little bit more dim, but in my opinion it's fine, but you will have a better experience with a more expensive screen. Backlight bleed. Overall, I don't think the blackness of this monitor is like super great, but as we can see here, the overall backlight doesn't really have too much backlight bleed compared to other monitors. The screen got a 8 milliseconds response time, which is not like great by any means, but comparing it to like a 1 millisecond screen, I can't really feel the difference. The refresh rate on a screen like this is 100 Hz. Comparing to a 144 Hz screen, I can't really feel a difference there either. When it comes to horizontal ghosting, it's not great, but it's not bad either. And it's maybe a little bit worse compared to the Samsung panel, but overall I think it's fine. Overall, if you are looking for a cheaper 34-inch monitor at a great price, I could absolutely recommend you this monitor. It's not like the greatest by any means because it's not one of the newest models, but if you're looking for a budget 34-inch monitor, this is a really good deal.